Welcome back to Next Gen Investing. I'd now like to welcome in Kevin Green for a slew of topics, but we'll talk maybe what has been winning in this market over the last several months. Vistra Network as energy, as well as the overall crypto world. As we did get some news from Trump's now SEC with this crypto task force. So Kevin, walk us through this news. I've been following all too closely the Trump meme coin, so that fits coincidingly with this conversation where the whole thing is just laughable, but still, I'm definitely following it very closely.
Oh, yeah, I'm not hating on him. I think he made like $20.5 billion or something like that as far as that market cap for meme coin at the height of the price over the weekend here. But yeah, we are getting some breaking news that there's an announcement of a new crypto task force, and this is going to be under the SEC here. So they are going to work on trying to develop clear-cut rules for the crypto market here. And this is exactly what the crypto bulls wanted to see over the weekend. Obviously, there's been a lot of back and forth and conversation when it comes to meme coins and just crypto in general. And a lot of the crypto bulls really wanted to hear some commentary at the inauguration or just any type of comments. And that just did not happen yesterday. But today they are making some comments here, trying to make it, obviously they want to have a regulatory framework. And so you are seeing a massive turnaround when it comes to not only just the crypto market in general, if you're looking at Bitcoin, but if you're looking at MicroStrategy, which I believe was down like 6% in the session, if I'm not mistaken. And last time that I checked, it was actually positive or green on the session here. So that's probably the enthusiasm that they would like to see. And we'll continue to get more news coming out of this new administration over the coming days, hours, days, months. But from the crypto standpoint, this is a really good step forward, especially the signal that Trump and his team initiated on Friday with the launch of that meme coin for Trump.
Yeah, so KG, I mean, kind of sum it up, it's just more clarity, right? That's what everybody's been clamoring for. In the end, the rules that are set out are expected, I guess, to be on the more favorable side, given the Trump team's commentary over the last 6 months throughout the campaign. Perhaps the launch of those coins over the weekend as well might be more signaling of that. But in the end, everybody wants to know the rules that we're operating in, be it this space or another, and clarity oftentimes can be, a positive catalyst, even if there is, regulation placed on this that changes it a little bit. At least that you know the rules that you're playing in, it can help. Talk to us about this nuclear outlook. We talked about this Vistra stock so much lately. Amongst some of the headlines that came out in the last hour, CBS report came out on a joint venture perhaps being launched between OpenAI, Oracle, and SoftBank alongside the U.S. government, sort of this AI infrastructure. Again, you're only 1 degree of separation away from these Vistra, GE Vernova power plays and what that might mean.
Yeah, I agree. And actually that announcement, which I think is going to be coming out at 4 p.m. Eastern time officially, the reports are that could actually end up to be around $500 billion worth of spending. Which is enormous when you're looking at it. And you're going to need to have power when it comes to AI infrastructure, not only when you're looking at the data centers, but also looking at trying to build out other infrastructure around AI in general. And Vistra has been a winner, as Jenny was kind of talking about at the kicking off the segment here. We do have Evercore ISI. They resumed their coverage on the stock with outperform rating and a price target of $202 here. They're obviously positive on the momentum that they saw in 2024. They think that that's going to continue in 2025 because of the power curves that are out there. But also, they do believe that a large customer load power supply contract is on the horizon, meaning that they're going to have a major deal with one of the major players out there. Who knows if it's going to be AI related? That seems like that's really kind of the angle that Evercore ISI is really taking here. And they believe that there's obviously significant room for growth here. Now, when you're looking at Vistra compared to maybe some of these other speculative names, Vistra does have the infrastructure that is in place. They're very diversified from coal power, which they are obviously winding down. That's just been a generational type of thing there. Natural gas, nuclear with some of these acquisitions, and as well as a fair amount of exposure in Texas, which there is a cohort of traders and investors that do believe that Texas could once again kind of be a powerhouse here, and they are kind of centralized when it comes to their grid. They don't participate on the national grid, so Vistra could be have a tailwind there. And then Vistra is actually the largest competitive power generator in the world, in the country, with 41 gigawatts being able to power into the grid here. Now, the biggest risk for this company is that electricity is competitive, and there is market pricing and factors that do take place. But if they do see prices elevating pretty much across the board on the national scale here, that could be a tailwind for them. But they could actually have some headwinds when it comes to some of the traditional utility power players within some of these bigger municipalities. That's just one of the bigger headwinds, but a lot of enthusiasm for this name as of late.
No kidding, and a lot of enthusiasm, I would say, even today. I mean, an 8.5% move to the upside. I had to triple check my screen for a second to make sure that was correct for a stock that has run up, I mean, from $39 a share back at 52-week lows now to just shy of 187. So 202, I mean, anything is possible with the run up we've seen in a really phenomenal stock to watch in the energy world over the last year or so. We'll leave it there. Great breakdown on all of the drama of the SEC and the energy world. Kevin Green, senior markets correspondent.